Hello and welcome to Commander Lucosa's 33rd Elite Dangerous video, and this one wasn't actually suggested to me, but in light of the two previous videos I've done, I figured, what the hell, let's do something a bit ridiculous and see how far I really can push my luck. So given that in the two previous videos I did pretty well in the Federation distress signal combat zone, firstly in an Eagle, which surprised me, and then in a Sidewinder, which surprised me even more, not least from getting 84 kills, the most kills I've got in that area, and it was done in a Sidewinder. I thought, right, let's really push my luck and see how well I do going out there in this particular ship. Which one is that, I hear you ask? Well, we'll let it load up and you will see it is possibly the worst ship you could take. A Type 6. Now the Type 6 has a hull that is effectively made out of papier-mâché. And in one of my earlier videos, the only time I've ever actually taken one out, I think, okay, I was in an Anaconda, but I think I only took something like 4 shots to take it from full shield and hulls to being destroyed. So yeah, it has a hull made of paper. It has the equal second worst weapons loadout you can have. It only has 2 class 2 hard points, so the same as a Sidewinder, despite being significantly larger, somewhat slower and far less manoeuvrable. Only the Hauler has worse, because that only has 1 class 2 hard point. But before we go out there, let's give you the chance to actually take a look at it. So the two weapons are effectively, well, not effectively, they are the same as I had on the Sidewinder. In fact, everything here is the same as I had on the Sidewinder. 2 class 1 gimbaled burst lasers, the heatsink launcher, the point defense turret, and the I had to put military grade composite bulkheads on this thing. Those things cost nearly 2.1 million for the military grade composite, which I'm sure is more expensive than it costs to put on the Anaconda. So that was bloody expensive. The rest was nothing. But in this ship, because it overheats if the pilot farts in the cabin, I think the heatsink launcher is going to be essential rather than just, you know, something to take up a space. I also have an extra utility mount which isn't doing anything. I could put a chaff launcher on it. It's not really going to help much in the combat zone, so I'll leave it. But that is the vessel that I am taking to you know where. Now, although I said it before at the start of the Eagle video and the Sidewinder video, in this case I really do think it is the case that I am not going to last too long out there. I forgot to resupply the heatsink that's not been used. To date I still have never used the heatsink launcher. This is likely to be the first time. Any of you who have flown this ship knows how quickly it overheats. I mean, thankfully it does have a pretty good heat tolerance. It needs to go up to something like 150% before you're in like real bother, but nevertheless the heat goes up damn fast. The modules are again my usual layout. priority 3, which is where I always put the hardpoint weapons, is the smallest, has the smallest power usage of everything, which shows how little power the burst lasers need, especially when they're only class 1. But then again, only class 1 did well on the Sidewinder yesterday, and I don't see any reason why you should completely discount them. Fire groups is no surprise. The 2 burst lasers are primary, the heatsink is secondary, the point difference turret is automatic supposedly, so no need to worry about that. So, we are all set to go. Let's return to service, and I'll be ready to get shot of that deafening racket this thing makes. Shut it up. Right. So let's try this idiotic move and get ready to send the Type 6 to the distress signal zone. Here goes nothing.
Ship released. Engines engaged.
I think of all the ships in the game that aren't really designed for combat, this is the one. This must be the worst choice to take. Even the hauler isn't as bad a choice, because the hauler is more manoeuvrable, it's not as big. I mean, look how slow this thing is moving. I dare say it'll move better when I have the throttle in the blue zone, so that it's at its peak manoeuvrability, but I still think it's going to struggle. So this is quite possibly the most ridiculous idea I've ever come up with. I'm going to need certainly a lot of power in systems and a lot of power in weapons, but I cannot have the engines on 0, because that means this ship is just going to be crawling along. So what I'm going to do regarding the power levels is anyone's guess at the moment. I've not had any trial runs. This is my first and almost certainly the only time I will try this. Let's go.
Drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm still at 2 million for the military bulkheads for this ship. It's unreal. Oh well, it's not as if it doesn't need it. Chances are the military bulkheads have upgraded it from having a hull that's like papier-mâché to a hull that's like plywood. And because the heat that this thing gives off is so immense, I was considering not bothering with laser weapons at all and taking just multi-cannons, and that way of course I would then have a reason to leave rather sharpish if and when I run out of ammo. That is of course assuming that I last long enough to actually do run out of ammo, which I think is highly unlikely. I think this is one time where I really am pushing my luck big time. Anyway, no turning back. We're well on our way there. Should be appearing any moment. That must be it. That is it. those people who are out there at the moment, as soon as I arrive, they are going to think, what is this fucking prick up to? The feds will, well, they'll be laughing. At last there will be a ship in the area that they can destroy. Right, here we are. Let's pick our side. I think the losers will be the side that has me helping them, or attempting to help them. Right. 2.5 in system and weapons, 1 in engines. At the moment that looks like it's my best bet.
Under attack.
Bloody hell, I'm being fired upon from all sides. And I haven't deployed my weapons. My hull is down.
Shields offline.
That's meant my shields are down.
Target shields offline.
Alright, well there's one down. So I'm already doing better than I thought.
Warning. Temperature critical.
But yeah, temperature is critical already.
Shields online.
Shields are back online. I cannot turn anywhere near fast enough to get these enemy ships into my sights.
Warning. Under attack.
They are all far too quick. I have to hope that they go right past me like this guy and then try and take them out while they're still ahead of me. He is down. That's 2.
Target destroyed.
My hull is down to 80%. This one, yeah, see, he's going past me. I cannot turn fast enough. There's another one. There's 4 of them that have all surrounded me. I can't keep up with those that are flying too closely, so instead of targeting the ones that are shooting me, he's gone. I'm just going to have to target those that I can just keep up with. My shields have gone again. Yeah, he's gone past. His shields are weakened but still online. I can't fire. My lasers are overheating. I'm at 150 something percent. Right, and I don't have the power to the heatsink launcher. I am in real trouble here.
Warning. Under attack.
Shields are back online. I still cannot do a thing. I can't fire. I've dispatched the heatsink. That really did help.
Heatsink deployed. Target shields offline.
He's down.
Shields offline.
I'm down to 64%. I think I've just been hit by a ship, not weapons.
Target shields offline.
He's almost gone. He is gone.
Target destroyed.
I'm not far behind him. I'm down to 51% hull.
Warning. Temperature critical.
Same temperature critical, but my temperature is actually at 91. God, I don't think I'm going to be able to turn around quick enough to get in. But here's another one that's firing at me. Let's try him then.
Target shields offline.
He's down.
Shields online.
My shields are back, which
Target
will
destroyed.
help. He's a bit too far away, I think. My hull is down to 32%. I'd rather not lose the credits from being pulverized, but doing this means it was inevitable it was going to happen. Right, I can actually get up to 60 in terms of speed. You felt that shot from me, that got him moving.
Target shields offline.
Well, I've taken his shields down. Now the gimbal's proving to be unreliable and overheating. He's down to 5%. There you go, he's got him.
Target destroyed. Warning, under attack.
Who is it who's firing at me? Because they're all moving so much faster than I am that I have no way of actually being able to keep up with them. With a hull at 32%, he was firing at me, although he wasn't the most recent. My burst laser seen last time I tried firing. Yeah, I cannot fire. Right, another heat sink gone.
Heat sink deployed. Target shields offline.
And I don't have much in the way of heat sinks left, so sounds like a lot of new ships have arrived. Yeah, there is a lot of new ships arrived. Gimbal lasers are proving to be very unreliable. I think I've got him. Yeah, I got him.
Target destroyed.
There was an enemy ship close by that's firing.
Target shields offline.
Well, that is unreal. Yeah.
Target destroyed.
That was just like nothing. And I'm doing it in this fucking crate.
Warning, temperature critical.
The temperature is back up to 99 again. It's not going down, it's going up. There are a load of missiles that have been launched.
Target shields offline.
He's down.
Target destroyed.
Okay, so some of this bloke. Well, since that initial barrage that I took, which has got me down to 32% as he's gone, I've taken my hull down to 32%. I'm still taking some hits, but nothing like as many as I was, and well, I'm lasting longer than I expected. But the repairs, bearing in mind that I've got the military composite bulkheads and they cost over 2 million to buy, so the repairs are going to be astronomical. Certainly way more than I've got to dispatch another heatsink, but certainly way more than I'm going to make in terms of bounties out here. Is these gone?
Target destroyed.
But I'm not going to be able to stay here until I run out of fuel, because I'm running out of heat sinks. I've only got one left, and I'm clearly going to need to use these things a lot more. I should have bought 2 heat sink launchers. I didn't realise the heat problem was going to be as bad as this. And these Federation fighters, you know, if the others out here are seeing that they're being taken out by a fucking Type 6 as if he's gone,
Target destroyed.
they must be thinking, right, we may as well fucking give up if we can't do, you know, can't survive against this fucking thing. I really should not be firing shots unless I know I can get a hit, because the heat levels on this bastard thing means they'll go up, and I've then got no chance of cooling down without dispatching another heat sink. There are quite a few in the area, but they're all being engaged by fighters on my side. So at the moment I am just flying around doing nothing. He's way out of range. So they're either leaving me alone because, well, they're dealing with other ships. I mean, they could be leaving me alone because they just see me as being absolutely pointless, and they wouldn't exactly be a million miles from the truth if they thought that. There's two here. Okay, and they both spotted me and are firing. Oh, okay. That did it. So I was destroyed by being rammed, which, yes. Let's see, my old loadout. Do I really want? Yeah, okay, yeah, I'll take my old loadout. It's only 116, nearest time 117, so I'll take that. It gives me the freedom to move pretty much anywhere I want to. So in fact I won't take the armour. So it's only 13,500, and in fact I won't bother with any of the weapons either. And that's only brought it down to 12,000, so okay, I'll take them. At the very worst it means I can, you know, I can use it for trading into a better ship. So there is the rather predictable ending. I did push my luck too far. It killed 623. Does that mean I got 13 kills? Yeah, I think it does. 13 kills in a Type 6. That's ridiculous. There is no excuse for Federation fighters to be so inept that a Type 6 transporter out there could destroy 13 of them, you know, before I finally got taken out. Not, you know, let's not forget, I was absolutely pounced upon when I first arrived. So yeah, that's well, it's no wonder I hate the Federation. I'm not going to side with them no matter what, and now I've seen how inept they are at battle. Yeah, I'm sticking with that. So that brings this video to an end. Mercifully short, considering it was an absolutely awful experience flying this thing in the combat. So this is Commander Lucosa signing off.